They were so receptive. They just wanted to listen and hear about Jesus Christ. That's something they had not heard before. So in my message, which was introducing Christ, I was introducing Christ who could deliver them from so many things that they were going through. And anytime they had, like, there is one called Jesus who can heal us, who can provide for us, who can protect us against our enemies. The missionary there, by the name Reverend John Degwa from Sitam, took me to another place called Kurkum, which was seriously deserted, forgotten, completely forgotten. A place without a church, a place without a school, a place without so many other facilities. And when we landed there, I was given an opportunity to share the gospel with the community. And the community are the Lendile people, the Lendile community, who are Cushites in northern Kenya. And during my sharing, that is when now it became very clear, I heard clearly from God that that was the place. I was so scared. This was a desert without houses, people walking naked. And I was scared, like, God, you can't tell me that this is the place. But finally I got convicted completely that that is where God wanted me to be. And after 10 days, we came back to Nairobi, where I shared with my wife. I had taken some few clips and photos. I shared with my wife. She was so excited, and I thought at some point she would discourage me and tell me, like, how can you go to such a place without water? So many hardships. But being used of the Lord, she was able to encourage me and tell me, if it is God, you just go. God will be with you. I didn't have a sender. I didn't have support. I was not working. So that required a lot of faith. My wife was working in a school, in a primary school. So we had to believe God that with the little that she was getting, it would enable me to go to northern Kenya. Having been born in Kiambu, where there is plenty of water, food, education, health facilities, I can say I had come from a very nice place. And now, leaving behind my wife and my 2 kids, it was so tough to make such a decision. And then moving to a place where you didn't expect anything from the community. You didn't expect any return apart from them listening to the gospel and being transformed and being converted. So it required a lot of faith to make such a decision. And one day I decided to go and visit the Manyatas, because before then I was living at Kargi, but this time now I had settled completely, and I had decided that this is my place to be. So this one day I visited one of the Manyatas. It's called Nebei. Nebei means peace. It's a Manyata that had like 50 homesteads. And according to the culture, I had to enter the Manyata through the house of the elder. And to start with, I was to drink some camel milk. So the man went into the Manyata, came out with a gourd and a cup full of camel milk. It was my very first time to see camel milk. And he poured some milk into the cup. Oh my God, and the cup was like, the inside was worse than the outside. I think the last time it had gone through water, it's when it was in the company. And then again the gourd. And I felt, no, I can't take this. And the man pressed me. If you are not going to take this milk, then you have to leave this place. This is our culture, and you must go through this. And to some point I said, no. So the man decided, okay, I know this man, I know this pastor comes from a different culture. Maybe he's fearing that he might get sick. So the best thing is to bless the milk in his presence. And the method he used to bless the milk was to spit on the milk several times. Not once, several times. The mouth is full of tobacco. I mean, the cup is dirty and everything was. So when he spat on the milk, now he became very harsh. Take this cup. I'll do something to you. You have no choice. So I was there. I took the cup, swallowed the milk. But I think during the swallowing, I was speaking in tongues. So it's a true story. Yes.
At the end of the day, you had a choice whether to go ahead and take that cup of milk or not. But why was it important for you to go ahead and take it?
I knew what I wanted. And the Lord had sent me to these people. What I wanted in this place is the hearts of these people. Whatever it cost me, even today, I have been always ready to bear and to pay the cost. So, if this was the only way to help me penetrate into the community, I had to take it comfortably. Though I felt like it was too much, later I realized that that was the only process. And as a result from that, I was given a name in that family, in that clan. And anytime there are issues, they come and defend me. Anytime the church is going through tribulations and persecutions, this is the people who come and say, this is our brother, he is one of us, his name is Herkena, and they fight for me. And that has helped the church to stand strong. They would just gather under an acacia tree, quite a good number. In hundreds, they would come and listen. So it was very challenging, especially when I didn't have a translator, because we would just sing and pray and then send them home. That's how we started our church, under a tree. And it was so nice. I remember one incident when the Holy Spirit came upon us and everybody was speaking in tongues. From there, 2012 to 2014, we used to meet in a classroom every Sunday or every other day that we met, because now the church there was not to be done specifically on Sunday.